Well, there's Sniper227 here with my second tutorial in the map editor series. Last tutorial we created the window, and in this tutorial we are going to create or enable OpenGL on our map editor for a map editor. No wait, correction. This tutorial we are going to be setting up our child windows and explaining how map editor will work. So just to show, this is our window. Just draw it out. We'll have like yeah, so you have your window. Sorry, it's a really bad window. And we're gonna have, for our map editor, we're gonna have 4 windows. So we're gonna have, let's see, we have 1. Sorry about that. Anyways, so what we're gonna have is we're gonna have our window split into 4. So actually that would be a little smaller. And it's gonna be split into 4 windows, but on this side there is going to be a section just for buttons, and for now that's just the layout. So it's just gonna be, the important thing is the 4 windows and the mini section for buttons. Later you could change it, do whatever you want, but there's just simple design right now, so that's what we'll be creating. So to do that, you obviously need the main window. So the window we currently have, this window that I'll show you, you need this, and then you need 4 child windows inside. So step 1 is done, so now we just need 4 child windows inside this, which shouldn't be that easy. So we're gonna go to universe main.h, and we're gonna have to make 5 window handles now. Child extern union child 2 extern union child 3 extern union child 4. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this here and just get rid of the extern. Frick. So we got that done, and now we are going to create the child windows. So union child is going to be create window. So you know what, I'm just going to copy to save time. So we have to make 4. I'm just going to copy paste this, and then instead of this we're going to do ws dlg frame and ws child, and where this says null we're going to put the main windows, because it's child window, the main window, and gonna have to put this value ourselves. So this is just a test. I'm gonna put 400 by 600 and just quickly test it out now. So oopsie, sorry, running, my bad. Save. run. So now there should be 400 by, there you go, right there. That's not going to be the actual height and width. So now we're going to do calculator. And let's see. So 1024 divided by, I believe it's 256. 256. 768 divided by 4. 192. So 100, because we need that little space, and then so what was that? 190. Oh my god. 192. It's 192. There we go. Calculate all that. Doesn't seem right. So calculator again. 768 divided by 4. 768 divided by 4. 192. So, alright. I'm just gonna trust this for now. I'm just gonna create 4 windows, except this one, Unichild 2 is gonna be the bottom one. So it's gonna be 100 and 192, because that's the height of the window. Unichild 3 is going to be 256. And Unichild 4 is going to be 56. 192. So let's try it. It looks fucking terrible. So I'm gonna try this again. Divided by 4. So let's see. What if it's very strange. Alright, so the X 250, so it should be 356 because we're going 100. That's my bad on my calculations. 356 because we're going out. Yep. Alright, so now it's just 512. So let's try 512 instead. 512, 512, and 512, and 768 divided by 2 is going to be 384, so 384, 384, 384, and 84, so we're going to go 100, 612, 612, 384, and 384. So let's test it now. Should work. Sad case, except it's too big. So to solve this, we are going to trying to figure it out. One sec. You know what? I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna pause this, figure out the exact height and width, which I should have before the tutorial. So once. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back now, and just made two small changes. I changed the screen size to 1366 by 768, and then the screen sizes are different too. So this one's they're 625 by 365, and if I run it, it looks like that. Oh, forgot to. Yeah, well, I enabled this just so I could see for testing purposes, so I'm just going to change that, because we don't want the user to be able to extend the screen and whatnot. So WS visible, WS minimize box, or WS menu. Should be all good now. So well, I was off by a little. Alright, so let's just make this 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30. So now when we run it, we get that, and mess with the height, we'll make it 70, 70, 70, and 70. There we go, and obviously we have to move that down, so gonna change that. So the final width and height for the child windows are 630 by 370, and for the first two, you just move it. For the first one, you move it 100. I'll just show you. You move it 100 on the X, so we have that little space for the for buttons. So that's this window. Then this window is 100 and 370. So that would be this window right here. So 100 on the X, 370 down, so it's not overlapping with this window, and these ones are all 730 because this window is with the 730, so you don't want it to overlap, so you start at 730, then draw the windows. And yeah, so now that we got that working, we are going to get OpenGL working, I believe. So new item, universe API, and universe API .cpp. So include main.h, obviously, class uni API public enable OGL and disable OGL, and they're both voids, which I forgot to put. Void and void. And now you can see the window looks exactly how I drew it. So for OpenGL, 4 simple steps that I follow. Just gonna put 4 boxes. The first step is pretty easy. I find the second step would be not the hardest, but the most complicated out of all of them. So first step is use getDC to attach the window to the device contacts, and then pixel, set the pixel format descriptor structure, sets up like the graphics part of it, so how it's going to look, and then you use WGL, create context, and WGL make current. And that's how you get OpenGL working. So I'm going to start that, so include universe API, void universe API, or it's uni API, enable. So now we're going to add on to our main.h, extern four values. HDC stands for device context, so extern that. Just going to copy paste to save time, and just name it HDC1, 2, or actually it should be 2, 3, 4, and then extern HDLRC, HRC, and again copy paste save time. And there's 2, 3, 4. And then go to main.cpp, up here, HDC, 2, 4, so 2, 3, 4, and HDLRC, HRC, 4, 3, 4. So now we go back to universe API, and we're gonna get the device context and use get DC like I said. To first window is unichild. Step 1's done. Then pixel format descriptor PFD, size equals size of pixel format descriptor PFD, and version 1. Flags, to window, or PFD support OpenGL, PFD double buffer. Why isn't that working? I always get this one messed up, so I'm just going to quickly Google pixel type. You know what? pixel format descriptor, there we go. Type RGBA. So type RGBA, and this is gone, and this is pixel type. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, the buffers. So C color equals 24, C depth equals 32. Just gonna check if I missed anything. No, I did not, so now. Alright, and type int pixel format, pixel format equals, choose pixel type, oh sorry for that. Choose pixel format, HDC, and PFD, set pixel format, DC, pixel format, and PFD. And so second step's done. Now create context, create or HRC, so rendering context is set to WGL create context, DC, and then WGL make current, DC, and HRC. So that is for one window. And I have to include glue API and uni API just call it graphics. Null, so set the pointer for that, and then we call that after all windows are created, so I'll go to 4 windows, and we're just going to do graphics, enable OpenGL, and if all goes well, it should, oh, nothing's going to happen actually. Forgot to do something. We're gonna have to include glue, so if you don't have it, I'll post the link, but just download extractor C and then find it in the C, go to glue, include GL, hit OK, and go to glue, lib, select OK. Apply, then go to linker, input, and open gl32.lib, glu32.lib, and the last one is going to be glue32.lib. So now got that done. In here we're gonna write swap buffers because we use double buffer into that context, and we are just going to do simple blue screen. So I usually do black, but the background's black, so we wouldn't be able to tell. So GL clear, and my bad, I forgot to include the OpenGL header files. So glue, and so GL clear, GL depth buffer bit, or GL color buffer bit, and clear color, so background color is going to be blue, so 0 on the red, 0 on the Y, 1 on the blue, and 0. Now we should get a blue screen. There you go. So, how long is the tutorial? Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. So to enable it for all 4, we just simply copy, paste, paste, paste. Call this 1, 2, 3, 4. Child window 2, 3, 4. Only have to do this once, except we have to do this more than once. So 2, 3, 4. That is going to go right here, and right here, and right here, and also right here. So 2, 3, 4. And then this times 4, 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. And then again this 4 times. Two, 4. So now what we need to do is quickly make another class called render. So universe render, and another source universe render. Alright, so include main.h, include render.h. Render.h, gonna make a class called uni render public. Gonna make 5 voids. First one's gonna be main render. Second one's gonna be window 1 render, and then copy that 4 times. 3, sorry. So window 2 render, window 3 render, window 4 render. And in here, the reason we need 5 of these is because when you swap buffers, you basically swap the buffer to whatever device context, and we can't have all of them being swapped. Like, we can't, whatever, if we have, say we have 4 swap buffers and we want this code to run on all 4, and we just change it, it will only run on the last one, so it will run on window 4, because that's a last line of swaps buffer. So we need our own function for each window, and then call all 4 functions in the main render. So void uni render window 1, and I'll just copy and paste that 4 times to save time also. 2, 3, and 4, and then our main render. Alright, so quick copy and paste. Take all this, put it in render 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just fix that up. And to see if it's working, change the color. So this one's blue, this one's going to be green, this one is going to be red, the last one can be purple. And then change this to a 2, 3, and 4. And call all of them. So you need render 1, copy and paste, save time. Two, 3, 4, and then go to universe and include include render.age uni render equals null, and here just call render main render, and now it should work. And now it is working. Alright, let's try troubleshooting. Managed to mess it up, so somehow. Actually, let's check. Code word here, I think, if I'm right, we need 4 pixel format descriptor, 4 pixel format functions, so 2, 3, 4, that might be the problem. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. I'll try it. Figured out why. Need to add this for each screen, so it'll make it only when that is called. So and 4. So now it should work. Go to window, main render, and render it. Problem solved. Except there's something wrong with number 2. number 2. Alright, so we're having problems with number 2. You can check it out. I think I something in the API. Child 2. Let me just check on something. Number 2 is supposed to wait. That's number 3 then. Because number 2 has green, and it's the bottom one. Number 3. Wait, number 3 has red. Child 3 and 0, so its top one should have a red. So something went wrong here. Number 3. What went wrong? Oh, that's what went wrong. And now it should be fine. There we go. So, it's a pretty long tutorial. I know I'll try to make the other one shorter, but this type is 2 to 7. If you have any questions, inbox me, comment, rate, subscribe, and see you next time.